friends, and welcome back to the Tea with Honey podcast. Miss Mandi, how you doing? How was your long weekend?
It was good. A good holiday weekend. Very relaxing. We did a lot of laid back activities, which was fabulous. So nothing crazy. How about you?
No, it wasn't anything crazy. Mine was good too. A lot of laid back activities. We didn't travel. I feel like usually 4th of July weekends are pretty busy and long, and we're traveling and we're out of state or whatever. And we didn't. We hung out at home. We had a really laid back weekend too.
That's so nice. And you took stream off Thursday, Friday, and Mr. Teddy was also off?
Correct.
Yeah?
4th of July was Thursday, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Yep. I took Thursday off. He had Thursday and Friday off.
Nice.
I took Thursday off of stream. So yeah, it was a long weekend.
I had a 4-day weekend.
Yeah, I had another work event on Friday that I had to go to. So most of my Friday was taken up by a work event. But Thursday, the actual 4th was free. So then we had for me, Thursday off, Saturday and Sunday. So it was nice. It was a nice. Good long weekend. Yeah.
That's amazing. I was so excited because the town that we live in has a parade. I know there's a ton of those, but this was the best parade I've ever been to in my entire life. And not because of the content of the parade, but because of the snacks and what was being handed out. So there was
a candy one?
Yeah. And there was an ice cream man, an ice cream truck, just going down the street. And people were running, handing out free ice cream to everyone.
Interesting. Wow,
it was
that's
amazing.
Expensive.
Right? I was like, this is wild.
Yeah.
And then there's a small local theater in our town, and they were passing out bags of freshly popped movie theater popcorn. And I'm like, okay, heck yeah, we'll take that. There's also this brigade of ducks that gets handed out. So squeaky little rubber ducks, which are fun to see which ones you get. And tons of candy. I feel like that is a gold mine. That is a really good parade.
Parades are so hit and miss. You never know if there's going to be candy or not. I feel like growing up, I was always so on board for parades because candy, we're going to get candy. And then sometimes you'd go to a parade and there was not a lick of candy. And I still don't know, even as an adult, are there specific holidays that they do candy for and specific holidays they don't do candy for? I don't even know. I don't even know what do you have parades for? Memorial Day, 4th of July. We always had a homecoming at my homecoming parade. We always had a Christmas parade where I grew up. What other parades? Is that it?
I think if there is a parade, there is candy. At least there should be. That is parade etiquette.
Yeah, yeah. But I feel like a lot of parades don't.
No. I will tell you what, though. I walked down to this parade expecting to leave with a ton of Tootsie Rolls. That is my chase candy. If it's on the ground, I'm grabbing it before the kid next to me.
Get out of the way,
Get out of the way. And the fun part about having a kid is go get it. Go. Wait,
let her
smile.
Shove the people.
Look cute. Go to the ice cream man. So we got all the snacks. We actually got 2 ice creams from the ice cream man, which was fun. But yeah, the parade was real cute.
Very cute.
When we were walking home, we ran into a couple that had other kids that we hadn't met before and somehow got on the topic of them going to Disney I think they're going in a month. And they were like, it's going to be brutal because it's hot, but it'll be okay. And I said, biggest hack, do the cool air-conditioned rides during the day. That's what we learned. And my best friend had a popcorn bucket. Buy a popcorn bucket. It is worth it. It is a good investment. And they're like, we've never thought of that. It's I know, that's why I'm telling you.
You would think
Get
it's
a popcorn
pain,
bucket.
Right? You would think it's a pain to carry around. It's well worth it.
It will save your life.
Do you remember when we were in Florida? It was the day we went to Disney Springs. Some lady stopped us and we were sweating and we made some comment holy cow, it's so hot. And she said, at least you're not here in July and August. It's terrible in July and August. So as soon as you said that, I was like, oh, that poor family.
Terrible.
Oh, that
August.
Poor family.
I can't even imagine.
It's going to be rough. It's going to be rough.
They were just
they
said they hadn't thought of it logistically like that. And I don't know what came over us to think of it that way or do it that way. But I was like, I promise, do this. Just do this.
I don't feel like we logistically thought anything through. I thought, I genuinely think it was me being like, oh my gosh, I just want to carry this cool popcorn bucket. under the assumption that I would fill it up, maybe one time the whole trip, we'd snack on it here and there, but like we probably wouldn't eat it. I think one, I underestimated our hunger levels. And two, I didn't realize how good the popcorn was going to be.
So good.
Like I didn't realize how nice it was, how good it was going to taste. And then also how like really great it would be to eat when we're snacking or like snack while we're in line. And so like, I don't think it was a logistics thing. I don't think it was a big brain thing on our part. I think it was, oh, this is cute. Oh, wait, this is actually handy as well.
More so the rides during the day, like AC during the day. But I will say movie theater popcorn, Disney theme park popcorn always tastes good, but there is something special about it on a really hot day when you're hungry and tired that makes it delectable, divine.
Yes.
So I just told them, I was like, trust me, pay the money for a popcorn bucket. So
I think the ride thing was just our instincts kicking in saying we will perish if we do not get out of the sun. I think it was again, I don't think it was our conscious brain. I think it was our subconscious brain saying get your butts out of the sun. Like I think it was just our bodies kicking in.
Probably.
Interesting though, they're going to have some I saw that there's going to be some updates to FastPass. I'm on like the Disney side of TikTok now. Oh. So the Genie Plus, the Lightning Lanes, all of that as we know it is done. What? They changed it. They changed it. Literally like last week, 2 weeks ago, they announced this massive change. They're completely redoing the Genie Plus system. Like you don't have to wake up at 7 o'clock or 6 a.m. the morning of and book your things. You have to do it like a week before or like 6 days before or something. It's like this big long list of changes.
Interesting.
And they have like rides categorized by, I don't remember if it was like tier 1, 2, 3. They like tiered the rides. So you can only like submit a request for certain tiers. You can only do like a number for certain tiers. Anyway, massive changes to the system. So and if I'm being honest, like I've listened to it, I feel like I've kind of tried to understand what the new system's going to be. Not that I have a Disney trip planned anytime in the near future, but I am like, man, I'm kind of glad that we got in when we did because I feel like we really worked the system well, and I don't know if we would be able to do what we did if the system it was the way updated. It is now. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So I know, isn't that wild?
That's wild. Oh my gosh. I kind of enjoyed the waking up early and seeing how fast you could refresh a page to like schedule your ride. That was kind of fun.
Yeah. The adrenaline. And I think too, I am, you know this about me. I'm a very last minute planner. Yep. I love to fly by the seat of my pants. I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing this afternoon. I don't know what's like. I just go. And so I like waking up that morning and being like, what are we doing today? What rides are we going on today? I don't have this big laid out plan weeks in advance, which I know is very opposite of what a lot of people really like.
Yeah.
They like to have it detailed. We're going to do these rides. We're going to have lunch here. We're going to have this. People like reservations. People like bookings and schedules and appointments. I don't. I'm like, what do I feel like doing
today
in this moment?
Yes, I get it.
So I liked that because I liked that we could wake up and just be like, okay, this is priority today.
Right.
Right? Based off of what we did yesterday, this is what we want to do today.
Yes.
I don't know. I liked that. So
they don't get that luxury now. They're kind of stuck.
No. So we're going to have that to look forward to next time we go. I'm just saying next time we go. Because
next time we go. We will. We will be going again.
We will.
I think I'm most curious to know their tiers and what they categorize the rides, because I want to see how it stacked up to our ratings and rankings of the rides. So I'm very curious to see what got ranked what.
Yeah, I think the Trons, the Guardians, those are your I think, you want to know what? I did hear Space Mountain is considered like a tier 1 or tier A, which is like a 3
totally
for you.
Disagree.
So, but I think it's based off of like the amount of people that ride the rides each day. I think it's based off of the amount of people that try to get on the ride every day and like probably the ride capacity and that sort of thing. I'm sure there's a whole breakdown, but the popularity of the ride I think has to do with it. And Space Mountain, despite the quality, is a very popular ride.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm glad we did not get impacted by that.
We just spun down a really deep rabbit hole off of your neighbors going to Disney, but hey.
It was a good parade. It was a really good parade.
It was a good parade.
Oh my gosh. The only other thing that we did on the 4th of July, we had a party at my parents' house, and there was this huge debate that happened at our family dessert. Essentially, there were probably 30 of us sitting around a bonfire, and I made a s'mores charcuterie board. So like chocolate graham crackers, Reese's cups, Hershey's, you name it, I probably put it on there. And we have these like extendo roaster sticks for the fire. And people were up in arms about the proper way to put a marshmallow, like a jet puffed normal size marshmallow, on a prong. So think like a prong that looks like a U with 2 ends. Yeah. How would you put your marshmallow on it? On one side.
What do you mean?
Like,
I just stick it on.
Right. But would you go horizontal with one across both prongs, or like vertical around one? You know what I mean? Like
just
sideways?
Around one.
Yes.
Because the marshmallow's not, what do you have? Jumbo marshmallows? I feel like the prongs aren't usually pretty.
They're like close together.
Pretty, they were close together?
Yeah.
Sometimes I feel like the ones I'm picturing are like a little bit further apart. The prongs are a little bit further. But if they're really narrow.
Yeah.
I'd probably still just go around one.
Same.
I don't know.
Same.
Just because you want to know what? I feel like if you try to go around 2, then instead of going right through the middle, you're getting like a little bit on each side. But then the marshmallow melts and then can like fall through the middle, you know?
Thank you.
That's what I would say.
So much. There was a good chunk, like it was 50-50.
I'm glad I answered that correctly.
Well, I would have debated you back right now. I did the same thing. I do it around 1. And also, if it's going through 2, you're also losing more marshmallow. A ton already gets stuck. Yeah. But I said the exact same thing. I'm like, the second prong will hold the gooey marshmallow up so it doesn't fall into the fire. And everyone who is all, no, you stick it through both, theirs all fell in the fire. And they're like, oh, I wasn't paying attention. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, they blamed it.
Okay, yes. So I'm glad you agreed with me here. The great s'mores debate of 2024.
Listen. And the important things.
And I love s'mores, so I was not about to let them wreck my evening with that. So yeah, that was my my weekend.
Good weekend. Like I said, I had that work event Thursday. We went to barbecue with some friends. We had a fun little like barbecue outing, and that was fun. That felt very like American. I got some brisket and some sweet potato casserole and so that was good. Had sweet tea. Had a very like wholesome American meal on the 4th. Saturday, we got up and we went to this thing called the Weirdo Market, which was really fun. We saw signs for it on the side of the road, just like scribbled on a white piece of paper, taped up to telephone poles that said Weirdo Market and then an address. So we went to that, and that was fun. It was like it was like a little flea market, essentially, where there was like little stalls where everybody could set up little stalls. And they had like tie-dye shirts and coasters and keychains and earrings. And one stall had like serial killer Barbie dolls. So it was in like and then there was like right next to the serial killer Barbie dolls, there was little crocheted mushrooms, like little mushrooms crocheted. So it was a very a wide variety of items. I didn't buy anything, but it was really fun to walk around. And then we went on a little taco date, and then we went to a meadery. Have you ever had mead?
Oh, like a drink?
Yeah.
Not meat, but like mead.
No, mead. MEAD. Yeah.
No, I have not had mead.
So I think you would like it. It's an interesting, so essentially what it is, it's like a wine, but made from honey instead of like grapes. So it's really sweet. It's naturally. Yeah.
I thought mead was beer.
No.
It's wine?
It's like, well, it's not wine. Okay. But it's made with honey, water, and yeast. That's it. It's honey, water, and yeast. Where beer is like hops or barley and yeast and water. I don't know. But it's different. So it's made with honey, which makes it really sweet. So to me tasted, and I'm not a meat expert, literally by any means, so I could be misspeaking here. But to me, it tasted a lot more like a very sweet wine, like richer than a wine. Like it was a little bit richer. And you definitely like could drink like one, maybe two. They were very sweet. And they had like a bunch of different flavors. They had like a traditional mead, which was like you could really taste the honey coming through. And then there was some that was made with honey from different flowers. And then there was some that was flavored with blueberries. And so it was interesting. It was really interesting. And so we went to this little like meadery. And because we have honeybees in our backyard, it was like, yeah, like it was a cute little date for Mr. Teddy and I. And we each had a flight. So we each tried like 5, I think. I think it was 5 different little like tastings of mead. I walked out of there real tipsy because before that I had a margarita at the taco place.
It's a good day.
I had a margarita and then I had 5 mead samples. And for a girl who doesn't drink a whole lot, I was a little bit tipsy.
That's a lot.
But it was really fun. So we did that. We went to a little meadery. Mr. Teddy had a friend over Saturday night. They stayed up and played video games all night. And I did a little bit of my beading.
Here into your new hobby.
My new hobby.
Another one.
So
tell me more about this.
Weekend recap over.
Okay.
Into my new hobby.
Okay.
When was this? This started 3 weeks ago? 2 weeks ago? I sent you those TikToks. I said, I want to do this. And then I forgot it existed. And then you reminded me, which you shouldn't have done. So I blame you, truly. But then on Saturday morning, was it Saturday morning? I think so. I went to Michael's and I purchased everything I could possibly need for this beading hobby, which wasn't that bad. It was like $60, I think, for everything I needed.
Yeah.
And so I got everything I needed and I started and I sent you pictures.
It looked great.
It's not much, but it's a start. And you want to know what? I sent you the picture of my one leaf, right? And then I did a second leaf. And then I did the stems. And then I did a cloud.
You did? I got to see.
And then I haven't done anything in like 4 days. But,
oh gosh.
But I've done 4 things. And I'm really proud.
Honestly, I am very impressed.
And the cloud, I'll be honest, looks so bad. I'm sitting here like, I used the wrong beads. I thought I was going to be like cool and creative. And I'm like, oh, I'm going to use these cool beads. It looks so bad. But
I want to see a picture.
But I think I'm going to try to cut those beads off and restart with some other white beads. But it's fun. I really like it. I got the hang of it really quick. I think I really like it. And so for anybody who doesn't know what I'm talking about, it's just essentially embroidery, but with beads. So you just like stitch the beads onto, I'm using a tote bag that I have that has like an outline on it. It looks like a coloring book page essentially. And so it's just like a black outline of like this drawing. And I'm just kind of like going over the outlines and I'm filling it in with beads instead of like a marker. So, but yeah, you're just embroidering little tiny beads like you would use to make like, not even like Taylor Swift friendship bracelets, like smaller beads than that. The ones that we used for our friendship bracelets. Because I feel like most people use those like thicker ones.
Yeah, yes.
And these are like even smaller, like the tiny little beads.
Holy cow.
But I really liked it. So I did that. Good. I did that Saturday night and I did a little bit more Sunday morning. And I had a lot of fun with it. And I think I'm going to stick with it. I do think the hardest part for me is not going to be doing it, but it's going to be figuring out what to do.
Yeah.
A lot of these girls that I see on TikTok are like, oh, I grabbed this old white t-shirt and embroidered a chili pepper on the front of it, or an oyster, or a glass of wine, or whatever. And I could do like the little graphics that they are doing are really cute. But I, first of all, don't have just like an old plain white t-shirt to embroider because I don't buy clothes ever. Like my closet, half of the clothes in my closet are from literally 2014, like 10 years ago. I don't get rid of clothes. I wear the same things over and over and over. And that's just who I am. So I don't have a lot of extra clothes to just embroider things on.
Right.
And I also am like, what am I going to put on there?
I think you could probably look up like stencils on Google. Like Winnie the Pooh outline or something.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to send myself a t-shirt to your house. And
have me do it. Ooh,
you
that'd
can
be
do
fun.
it for me. And you can do like a Tamagotchi shell because it's a circle. It's literally like it's
cute.
easy peasy.
Do you want it filled in?
I'll let you decide. Let the artist.
Okay. I think it could be
creative.
cute filled in. It could be cute filled in. I think it would look a little boring if it was just an outline. But I could do it. I could do it. I have faith.
I think you could do it too.
Tamagotchi bead shirt. Mm-hmm.
I think this is a really fun thing for you, and I see the passion in how you're talking about it. So I feel like this one might stick. Oh,
we'll see.
Say, did you throw it away or something?
No, I didn't. It's still sitting out. It's still sitting out and like ready to go to continue working on it.
Okay.
I just don't have a lot of faith in myself, but I really did like doing it. I think the thing is, I really like the look of it. Mm-hmm, so like the leaves that I did, I do think they look really cool. Is the first things I've ever done. So like they're kind of muffed up, but that's okay. I'll get better with time. But totally. I do think they look really cool. So I think that could be a reason for me to keep going because I like the look of the final product.
Yeah.
So.
And I think a shirt would be so cute. Like a Pooh, Piglet, Tigger, or like a Honey Pot or like a Nintendo Switch or anything. There's so many cute things. A teddy bear. You could do
and
so
I could
many
just
cool
go
things.
to I could just go to Michael's and get a plain white t-shirt.
Yes.
Like they have they have comfort colors, plain t-shirts. And so I just should probably go and do that and just not worry. My fear is and then I'm going to mess it up and then I'm going to have wasted $14 or whatever. Right. And then it's okay, but you tried.
Well, that's how much I have messed up sewing projects and on my sewing machine, the embroidery stuff, I've messed it up more times than not. So it's that's going to happen. But if you enjoy how it looks, that's all that matters. So you'll get there. It's the fear of
failure that scares me, but I need to not let it hold me back. I know.
No, and you just got to do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's okay because
anyway,
you're the artist though. So you're going to be a critique on yourself. You know
that's right. So, I'm going to be much more critical on myself than.
Yes.
Yeah.
Than other people will be.
Other people will be. Yeah. What's you? Anything new with you hobby wise? That's it for me.
So I told you that when we moved into this house, there is a garden bed out back.
Yeah.
And
you have strawberries going.
Yep. There's no, I planted everything. So there was nothing existing. I built a trellis, like a big standing garden trellis, and planted 6 strawberry plants, 2 cucumber plants, and a bunch of seeds of green beans. And the thought was to have 3 strawberries on the sides and the green beans and cucumbers grow up and climb the trellis. So you have this archway of dangling vegetables, and they are killing it. I am living my Stardew Valley life in my backyard. My strawberries have little crawlers, so they're fresh plants that are spewing off of them. And I think we'll see some strawberries by the end of summer, but if not next year, they should be really good. And then my cucumbers are 9 feet tall, and they are curved over the trellis now. So
strawberry plants last through the winter? You don't have to plant new ones?
No.
Okay.
No, they're perennials. So they'll stay, hopefully.
Right.
But the cucumbers are massive, and they look so good, and they bloomed, and I probably will have an oversupply of cucumbers. I already have ones that are almost ready to be cut off.
I love cucumbers.
Yes.
I wish you could send them to me.
I know. I wonder if I could overnight them to you.
Week. Yeah.
They look so good. And what's cool is they hang down. So, aside from that, my green beans are also growing, and they're kind of twisting around with the cucumbers, but I'm starting to see they're not really flowers, but I think they're the pea pods starting to form. So I'm really excited to see if one day they'll all be dangling from the top, and it'll be really
that'd be so cute,
whimsy to walk under
raining
and
down. Yeah.
Yes. So I don't know if green beans and cucumbers are perennials or if I have to redo it next year, because if they do die off, I might try to find a mature pumpkin plant or squash for the fall, because those are, they can be climbers too. So I think that would be kind of cool to have some squash hanging down. I don't know.
That'd be so
it's
cute.
Just kind of cute.
I wonder, they're not too heavy. They can hang and grow and.
Okay. I don't understand how that works. The science behind that. I don't understand it. Apparently it does.
Nice.
My cucumbers are dangling and they look great so far. But the one thing I will say is that watering a garden every day is really annoying, especially when your hose has to stretch the full capacity and then you have to reel the whole thing up because you don't want to leave a mark in your grass from the hose.
Yep.
So who sings the song? Luke Bryan. He said it best. Rain is a good thing. I will back that up every single day. And it rained all day today. And I was like,
good. You're
thank you.
One less thing I have to water.
Right.
No, I get that. I have these 2 massive tomato plants in my on my back porch. They're just potted tomato plants. And we've moved them from like the original pot to another pot. And now these tomato plants are genuinely like almost as tall as me. Well, one of them, the cherry tomato plant, is like as tall as I am.
Wow.
And then the like bigger tomatoes, I don't know what they're called. That's probably like, I don't know, not quite shoulder height, but still pretty tall. But watering those stinks. Yeah. And granted, I do have to, pretty similarly to you, for me to get the hose over to the porch where they sit, I have to essentially unreel the entire thing. Yeah. So I have gone, instead of like getting the hose, which you couldn't do because your garden's a lot bigger than mine, but I have these like giant water bottles. I don't remember what they're called, but they're like essentially like a half gallon of water in this water bottle. And I fill that up like 2 or 3 times in the kitchen and just carry it to the back porch because I cannot be bothered to reel that hose in. I just can't.
No, I never
want to.
So
I feel for you. I feel for you.
I timed myself one time because I was like, don't be lazy, just go do it. And I mean, at full arm speed cranking, it was like 50 seconds. And I was like, it's a full minute of arm speed and I don't feel like doing it. The easiest ones I have that are really fun are my Italian herbs. And so I have 3 planters of, 2 of them are a mix of like basil, thyme, dill, I don't know, stuff like that. And they look good. Yep. Basil smells so delicious and it's fluffy. And then I have
you
rosemary.
Been using it when you cook?
Nope. I don't think I'm going to,
really?
But it smells
Why?
nice. Because I don't cook nice things. Like I don't cook things that would utilize it. You know what I mean?
I feel like you do.
Maybe.
I feel like you do. We have the same. We have oregano and mint and dill and all of the things. And we've used some of it. We had some of it sitting. Mr. Teddy picked some, and we had it sitting on the counter the other day. A whole array of like them, and just let them dry out.
Yeah,
but,
maybe I should do that.
You should. You should use them for sure.
My favorite one is the rosemary, and rosemary get big, and those are perennials, I believe, where it'll stay. So I have those around my porch.
Those get real big.
And they smell divine. I think I would use rosemary of any of them. But the main reason I wanted those is because I tried to plant like plants that would deter hornets or wasps, things that I'm scared of. And so I don't know if they don't like the smell of mint or rosemary or what it is about them, but apparently they deter some of those insects and it has worked. I have not had a single wasp near my porch. And so I'm like thrilled about that. Yeah. But yeah, it's going good. We actually, we went to a blueberry farm this weekend where it's not just a blueberry farm. It's like a cider mill where they have apples, raspberries, blueberries. And they said that blueberries were just starting to be like the perfect ripeness for picking. And we were like, let's just go do it. Majority of them were too purple to pick. But let me tell you, we got a full like 5 pounds worth in our bucket. It was so good. They were fantastic. So we ate them all already in 3 days and 5 pounds of blueberries. And I think I'm going to have to go back to get more. But I was like, I want to plant
Beauregard.
This. Seriously, Violet.
Blueberry.
I'm turning violet. I want to plant a blueberry plant because there's so many that grow in one little bush of them. And they're delicious. So that was good.
We have some in our backyard. We have a couple of blueberry bushes in our backyard. And for some reason, they just haven't taken off. I don't really know what it is. We planted them a couple of years ago.
Okay.
And they're in like the back left-hand corner over kind of like by our beehive. And they just haven't taken off. And I don't know what it is. I don't know.
We should look into that because they're delicious. They are so good. But yeah, so I was full blown into my garden this weekend and I'm excited to try the cucumbers. The problem is right now, I don't know when to cut things or like when they're ready. So I don't want to wait too long. So maybe next week I'll have a better update on that.
You'll have harvested the fruits of your labor.
Yes. Other than that, what else have I done? My Tamagotchi is still alive. I don't know how old they can get. I just have been too lazy to marry him off because I don't want to deal with a baby.
I'm really ready and excited for my Uni to arrive.
Next week, right?
I don't remember.
Or tomorrow? The 15th.
No.
The 15th. So 5 days.
Wow. Okay. Coming up.
It's coming up soon.
Yeah, I'm excited. I just want to play with it. I just want to play it.
I know.
You know?
I am too. I've never played that one. I am in the process of sewing you a Tamagotchi pouch, actually. So it's half put together. It's quilted, and I just need to put some buttons on, make a buttonhole, and ship it off to you.
Ooh, I'm excited.
I know. It's really cute. But I found this was also a part of my weekend, and I didn't tell you. There's I don't know how to say it. Gashapon.
Oh, yeah.
Gashapon.
Yeah. Like the little mystery balls.
Correct.
Yes.
They have a bunch of locations across the U.S., like stores dedicated for that. And I know in Japan, the streets are lined with them.
Yes.
And there's stores and malls randomly everywhere that, again, dedicated to Gashapon. And I drove 45 minutes to go try this. And
was there like a specific one you were wanting to do?
So it's owned by Bandai, which is the Tamagotchi company. And so there's like Tamagotchi charms, hairpins, bags, accessories. And I was like, I'm just going to go for fun and like see what this is about. I walked in and could not have been more confused because it's almost like an arcade where you have to get their specific coins. And so I walked up to the person. I'm like, I've never been here. Can you help me? What do I do? And I think you paid, if you have a credit card, you pay $20 and you get a certain amount of coins. And then every machine will say how many coins it requires. And you spin the little knob. And
like
you
a Dave and Buster sort of.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly. Okay. And I mean, nothing's like, they're all like mystery box plastic figurines, cute stuff, but you can pick which ones you want to go after. And I had a blast. I mean, I was there by myself for about 30 minutes. I went through my coins real fast.
Did you get anything cute?
I did. I got a lot of little like mini Tamagotchi charms in a little tote bag. So I think I did pretty well. However, I will say I didn't get the ones that I really wanted, obviously, and I wasn't going to keep paying more. It was hilarious to me, honestly, because I was laughing at myself.
Of course.
I wanted the Tamagotchi ones, but there was a lot of Sanrio stuff. And so there was one of the Sanrio characters like holding strawberries. And I don't know why I think strawberries are cute. And I was like, these will be great. Like, I'm good with any of them. And there was one non-Hello Kitty character that was like this thing I've never seen. And that's the one I got. And I was like, of
course.
I'm not surprised, but like, why did that happen to me?
Of course.
So I did that over the weekend, but it got me excited for, I think, the connections. People started getting their new ones today and tomorrow. And then the unis are next week. So yeah, it'll be fun to chat about them once we get them going.
It is. I'm excited to get it. I'm excited to like get it and start playing. It'll be fun.
I know it's going to be really fun. But yeah, that's all I've done. Well, that's a lot, honestly. Like, I feel like we had a lot of stuff going on.
Yeah, we
with
did.
Our hobbies. I'm proud of us.
Did.
This was a really solid hobby week. Go us.
Go us.
Claps for
I did
us.
one thing. Go me.
You started a new hobby and you sound happy about it.
No, I am. I like it. It is cute. It is very cute.
Super cute. Super cute.
We were also super productive in Palea. We also both got our bundles done.
We did. We
both got our bundles done
over the weekend.
Yes.
That
Go
was amazing.
Us.
That took a long time, and that was kind of grueling, to be honest. That was tough.
How long have you actively been trying to complete your Palea bundles?
I don't know, because I feel like I have been working on it on and off. Like, if I think about it, I haven't been like attentive necessarily.
Okay.
I'll randomly check it, but then I think for the past like week and a half, I was like, I want to finish these. And I knew I only had a couple of fish left and like recipes and apples. So I was like, I can get this done.
Okay.
We're fine. So
not long. Good. Similar to me. Like, I feel like I have been on and off with my bundles. Like once a month, I spend a day trying to catch this fish or do this or whatever. So I haven't spent a lot of time working on it really at all. Mm-hmm. And this week I was like, no, I can do this. And then I think I over exaggerated how tough it would be to get some things. And I'm not going to say, I know that I'm lucky, but I think I didn't even want to try doing like my fish bundle because I was like, 1, I don't love fishing. 2, if it's taking all these people who are working so hard to get this fish all this time, like I'm never going to get it. So with like how distracted I am and how like squirrel I am, I'm like, I'm never going to get these things. It's going to take me forever. I'm never going to get the rainbow tipped butterfly. I've never even seen it before. And I've been playing Paley for almost a year. And they didn't take me as hard. They didn't take me as long as I thought they would. So I have been holding myself back from even attempting to finish them because I was intimidated by the difficulty in which I thought it would take. You know, right. I thought it was going to be a lot more difficult than it was.
Yes. And I wish everyone could have seen my face and expression when you said that, because you found the rainbow tip butterfly. Didn't you say you were just like running in and then ran into it? Or you had made buzzy jars to do it?
So yes, I got into a party with one of my really sweet Twitch community members, and it was just the 2 of us, and I was like, I'm going to grab buzzy jars. I'm going to get smoke bombs. I'm just going to go try. And everyone was like, make sure you're there at exactly 3 o'clock. Like, don't waste any time. They're only there from like 3 to 6. They're most commonly there from 3 to 6. So like 3 to 6, this is when you need to do it. So take buzzy jars. I got 3 buzzy jars in my pocket. I got a whole bunch of smoke bombs. I got a couple of Supreme smoke bombs. I was like ready to go.
She was prepared.
So I go out there at 3 o'clock on the dot. I start my buzzy jar. And then I don't know what caused me to do this. I then used the other 2 buzzy jars at the exact same time. I went boom, boom, boom.
Oh, no.
Use all 3, which they don't stack. They don't like, so I wasted 2 buzzy jars.
Shoot.
Now, did that increase my odds? I don't know. I don't know. Listen, I'm somewhat of a conspiracy theorist. Okay. And maybe. So I got the buzzy jar, plural, going, and I saw like a little lunar fairy moth or something, and I caught it. It wasn't even a lunar fairy moth. It was like a little brown and black moth or something. Okay. I don't know. I caught it.
Like and a Kilima night moth or something.
Yeah, something like that. And then except I was in Bahari.
Oh,
but
never mind.
But then a little butterfly popped up on my little buzzy jar, and I was like, ooh. So then I like ran over, and it was a rainbow-tipped butterfly. And so I caught it. And that's the whole story.
Well done, Teddy.
That's the whole story.
I'm proud of you.
So I was like really prepped and really ready, and I was like, this is going to take me a good long time. I'm going to have all these bug bombs.
Yep.
And it genuinely took me probably 45 seconds to catch this bug.
I hope no one's mad at you for that. But now we can test your theory and see if people want to put off 3 buzzy jars at the same time and see if maybe that helps. I will say,
I think there's going to be a lot of people that says there is absolutely no science behind that. But let me live my little conspiracy theorist heart out and just believe that.
Because I know a lot of people struggle with that bug. So I'm like, a lot of people might have a hard time with that. But I will say, I've caught that one before, and the only reason I had a starred variant of it is because someone in chat was like, hey, there's a rainbow or starred rainbow-tipped butterfly in whatever quadrant. And so I ran over and got it. And I will say 2 days ago, I was running randomly through Bahari, and I ran into a starred rainbow-tipped butterfly on my own, out of the blue. And I was like, this is great. So I caught that one. But I'd never seen one before in person. So I was like, that was kind of fun.
Do you keep them to decorate with? Okay.
Those ones I'm going to because it's pretty. And in my new plot, I have it placed in one of the rooms there, and it looks really good.
Okay.
But I think the fishing for me, I had a friend who helped make sushi and, I don't know, other stuff that makes you fish
Fisherman's
better.
brew.
Something like that.
Yeah.
And I caught the last, like, I think I needed 4 or 5 fish just back to back to back. Same thing. It was a lot easier than I anticipated. And I didn't have many worms, but I got them and turned them in. And now I have that cute little tree thing and the little shrines, and I love them.
Do you have them on your plot? Are you decorating with them?
I do. And they're on the same plot that I started a new plot, and I've been working hard at it, and this is my favorite one. I really, really love it. And I have them on my plot, and they're super cute, and I'm excited to show you when it's done. But it's fun.
I'm excited to see it.
It's really fun. But
I have a hard time decorating with them, so I'm going to have to get some inspo from you.
They definitely don't fit what I would usually do, so I kind of had to tweak them to make them my own a little bit, or like make them a little cuter, but I'll show you. They're cute. Otherwise, I decorated in Palea after, and I kind of hit a wall. I was like, I don't really know what to do. I need to make money so I can buy like buildings, and I really want the gazebo, and I still don't have the gazebo, so I just need to do some money making. But
is it just money that's holding you back from the gazebo?
Yes. Well, no. Well, technically, yes, because I need to buy the last plot. And so I need to buy the last plot to buy the gazebo. But I'm like, do I really need the gazebo, or should I put that money towards like rooms on my house, or should I just like grind and make a bunch of money so I can just buy them all? So I'm just struggling.
How much money do you have right now? Do you know?
116. I had more, and then I went through the phase of I don't need to make money. Spent it all. Got down to like 86. And got back up to 116 today and yesterday. So
I think I'm somewhere around. I'm 150 or something. So we're pretty close.
And the last plot, I think it's like 100,000, right?
No clue.
I don't know.
No,
it's
clue.
a lot. It's a lot.
I am too overwhelmed with the 3 I have right now.
I know. Well, yeah, none of mine are really finished. This one I am determined to finish. So this one is like my favorite so far. And I am like going to do it. But they gave us like a few, it wasn't an update, but we got the witch outfits this week.
We did. We got 3 new outfits. Yeah. We got like the avant-garde, Aquandu avant-garde, which is just kind of like, I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it's cute. The witch outfit, which I don't remember the name of it, but everybody's just calling it the witch outfit. And then the like tacky tourist or something, which I think the tacky tourist is really cute.
It's fun.
But yeah, we got the witch outfits. I got one of them, and I've been liking it. It's fun. It's really glowy, and the animations are a lot. But the broom is so cool.
The broom is cool. So the broom, I saw that people were having like issues with when you buy like a tool skin versus the outfit. You get the broom with the outfit, correct?
Correct. So there's like the witch outfit you can buy, and when you wear the witch top, specifically the top, it doesn't have to be the hat or the pants, but the top, when you use your glider, it's a broom.
Oh.
Now, if you buy the tool skins, which is like the bow, which just turns purple and gold, and then the other one, it looks like a broom, but it's actually a hoe.
Oh, shoot.
Like a gardening hoe.
Yeah.
So I think people are buying that gardening hoe thinking that it's a broom that you can use as a glider, and it's not. So yes, the only way you can actually get the broom that acts as the glider is if you buy the outfit, which is pricey. It's about $30 to buy this one outfit. And you can use the broom as a glider. If you are wearing the top. So I don't have the witch hat on. I have I have the witch top on, which is like a little peplum top essentially.
It's a cute top.
And I'm wearing like a cute little like peachy, orangey, like pink one. I don't know. It's cute. And then I have my mermaid hair still and a little skirt, like one of the free skirts that comes with the game, like as like a free skirt.
Yeah.
So, I do like it. It's fun. It's going to be, I think, really fun moving into fall when it's like Halloween and it's like the autumn vibes. I think it'll be really cute.
Absolutely. I know I'm getting nervous about that because I'm like decorating a very springy plot now. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to finish this when fall hits and then I'm going to be sick of it and want to put like pumpkins and candles out. So we'll see.
That's what you got multiple plots for.
But it's good. And we got that cute little dragon drake plushie, which I really love. The little green guy.
That is really cute. It's
so
just sitting on my front porch right now because I don't know what to do with it. But
he's so cute.
He's really cute.
But that's it. Otherwise, like, not too much there.
No.
No,
did you?
Go ahead.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, you go.
I was just going to ask if you got the new Stardew Valley guidebook.
That's what I was going to ask
Really?
you.
Really? I did. I got it. Did you get it?
Yes.
You did too?
Yes.
I couldn't help myself.
It's upstairs on the table.
Mine is behind me on my shelf.
Yeah.
I couldn't not. Like, I love my Stardew Valley guidebook so much. And I was talking about this earlier today, but I think the reason I like the book as opposed to, like, everything is on the Stardew Wiki.
Mm-hmm.
Everything on Palea is on the Paleo Wiki. Like, there are wikis for these games where you can look up all of this information completely free and you don't need a book, right? Mm-hmm. I was saying this earlier and I think it, like, kind of clicked in my head why I prefer a book over a wiki. Mm-hmm. I am proud of myself when I put my phone down. Because I doom scroll a lot. I'll scroll through Twitter. I'll scroll through Instagram. I'll scroll through TikTok. I'll spend hours. And I get so frustrated with myself. And I'm like, I could have spent the last few hours playing Stardew. Mm-hmm. Or I could have spent the last hour that I spent on Twitter playing Palea or whatever. And so I get frustrated with myself for spending too much time scrolling. Mm-hmm. And I'm very proud of myself when I set my phone aside and I dedicate time to my games, something away from my phone, something away from social media. And I have a hard time wanting to pick that phone up to look something up because I know that I will fall down a rabbit hole of social media. I'll like pick up my phone to go to the Paleo Wiki or the Stardew Wiki, and then I'll see, oh yeah, I was on this page before and I forgot I wanted to order this or whatever. Mm-hmm. And then I get distracted in my phone and then I set the game down and I never go back to it. And so and that's obviously that's my own issue.
Right.
But I think it's probably pretty relatable.
Absolutely.
And I love when I can, instead of having to pick up my phone to go dig through something, I can just look at a book that isn't going to distract me, that I can go in, get the information, and I'm not like wrapped into social media or wrapped into another web page that I had open.
I get that.
And so these guidebooks are just, first of all, they keep me out of my phone. Mm-hmm. Second of all, they're so beautifully designed.
They are. They're so cute.
The illustration is so cute. Mm-hmm. So it was an immediate purchase. As soon as it released, as soon as it went back in stock with the updated 1.6 version, immediate purchase.
You convinced me. I think you had bought it in stream and I was like, do I need this? And you were like, I bought it. I was like, okay, I'll buy it. And I love the Stardew Valley guidebook. I remember when I first started using it, I put like sticky notes saying like seasons and
I have the
kegs.
same thing.
Right. I haven't opened the new one because I'm almost the opposite of you, where if I'm gonna do something, I need an answer right then, and like I don't have the patience to look at like the glossary or whatever or the index and like look up which page I need to flip to. Even with my tabs, I still have to flip through. I think I'd rather go in the wiki and just type in like ancient fish, you know? You
have the willpower to not get distracted.
I know.
And I don't.
I am I want to finish this. I got to get it done. So I don't know if I'm going to open it yet necessarily. I will open it when I start.
So you haven't even taken the plastic off of it?
No.
Oh, I unwrapped that puppy as soon as it arrived at my mailbox.
I just haven't played Stardew in so long that I was like, I can't open it yet. Can't do it.
Either. I haven't either. But you know what? I was also talking about this today a little bit earlier. Uh-huh. I really like playing Stardew handheld. I do have it on my PC. I have it on my computer. But I really like playing Stardew handheld. I love being able to sit on the couch. It's one of those, it's such a relaxing, pixelated game that it's just so nice to sit on an airplane or in a hotel room or on the couch and play this game. I think, and so I haven't even played the new update yet because it's obviously not on Switch. But I now am more determined than ever that I need a Steam Deck.
Yeah.
I'm more determined than ever because Steam Deck has the 1.6 update.
Yeah.
You can put mods on Stardew Steam Deck.
Oh.
So I'm like, more than ever, Steam Deck is wrapping me. I'm like, oh man.
You might need it. Because then if you played Stardew Valley with mods on your PC, you couldn't have the same farm on your Switch. So it would only be like you're sitting at your computer. Got it. Okay. So that would be nice then, because then you can still play that same farm handheld though. Oh. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one.
And it's got the update, and you could use mods. Yeah. So I'm sitting here like, I think I need a Steam Deck. Listen, I'd be willing to give up one of my Switches for it. I got five of these puppies.
Yeah, seriously.
No, I don't. I only have 3 now.
Same.
I gave the 4th to my mom. I had 4. I gave the 4th one to my mom.
And then I other one sitting 3. Collecting dust. I have my light and then my red and blue one, my original somewhere.
Yeah.
But do I want to get rid of it or should I hold on to it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
The price of selling a used Switch is not even a third of the price of a Steam Deck.
Right. I definitely think if you got one, you would be more inclined to play. And like you would get into it. So
absolutely.
I think I would justify
I think I'd play a lot more I think I would play a lot more variety. I just really think I would.
Yeah. I mean, because you enjoy sitting with your Switch and like watching Mr. Teddy play a game on the TV too. So I think that'd be really nice for your gameplay and like what you guys do. I think you'd get a lot of use out of it.
I do. So convince me that I don't need to impulse purchase.
I'm not going to do that. Someone else can. I'm going to convince you otherwise.
I know.
You know me. That's silly.
Mr. Teddy will convince me.
Right. I think I support it.
Absolutely not.
Okay. But speaking of the Stardew Valley book, did you see the announcement or the reveal of the Onyx Storm cover?
Yes. It's pretty. It's pretty. I like it better than the Iron Flame cover.
Yes.
That was a little bit more orangey, reddy, like right? Red. Yeah. It was like a red and black, and this is more of like a gray and a black, and I like it. It's onyx, which makes sense.
Right.
I watched a video on TikTok. I think it was this morning while I was eating breakfast. But it said that so did you pre-order the book?
Do you have it pre-ordered?
You ought to get it pre-ordered.
I think I do. I have no who's in charge of pre-orders, because I should look.
I pre-ordered it on Amazon.
I probably did. Knowing myself, I guarantee you I did.
Okay. I pre-ordered it on Amazon. If you haven't, definitely do it. I mean, it doesn't come out until I think like next year. So you've got time. But pre-order it so that you can get the sprayed edges. But the sprayed edges this time, there's 5 dragons down the side.
Okay.
3 of the dragons are like silver or white, and 2 of them are black or something. Oh. Like there's like 3 that are one color, and then the bottom 2 are a different color.
Okay.
And I don't know if you've heard this, but there is a TikTok that said there are 5 books in the series. There's like, she's confirmed 5 books for this series. This is going to be the 3rd book. So the 3 dragons mean that this is the 3rd book. And then like the other 2 that are still dark are the other 2 books that haven't come out yet. So she's got like 3 of them colored one way because this is the 3rd book. I don't know. Real simple, but I was like, cool. Ooh. I guess I didn't even know that there were confirmed 5 books.
No, I didn't either. Interesting. I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that theory.
Yeah.
I didn't read. I saw some videos today that were like people's theories about it. If you stack the books, there's a couple things I have to tell you about it. If you stack the books, so you go 4th wing up top vertically, 4th wing, Iron Flame, Onyx Storm. They gradiently go from that like gold to red to black, like gray and black, and they mold like perfectly together in like a totem. And they do. But I don't want to spoil any of the endings of Iron Flame for anyone listening to this.
Yeah, who hasn't read them?
I'm going to skip a few of the theories that I like have heard.
Yeah.
But this won't spoil anything about it, but Xaden has been described as an individual who has onyx eyes. Yeah. And so some people are theorizing that this book could be in a dual perspective of him and Violet. And given what happened in the last book, he's the like, what's the word for the not bad guy, but like
villain. Yeah.
He's going to cause the storm.
Okay.
Just curious out of it. And I don't know.
Interesting.
But that's a theory.
That's a good theory.
Or Or the other theory I heard is that could Andarna be an onyx dragon? Because we don't know what kind of dragon she is. We have no idea still. So she could be this like onyx dragon that's either a new kind of dragon or I don't know.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
We
don't know. There's a lot we don't know about Violet's signet. I know that there's like a lot of speculation about that and like what, like I know Rebecca Yarrow said like we kind of were given hints in the last book about like we were basically explicitly told but like not told. So like what is it?
Right.
So does it have anything to do with that?
Right. And what they were saying was Onyx Storm, Onyx being Xaden's eyes, Storm being like Violet's signet, one of them, right? Is that she can wield a storm.
Lightning.
A dual perspective book. And how freaking cool would that be? And given what happened in the last book, that would make a lot of sense to do it from both perspectives.
It would. I personally don't love a dual perspective. Like,
I do.
Do you? So, did you read all the Twilight books?
No.
Okay. Well, I did. I was obsessed as a child. Like middle school when Twilight came out, every single time a new Twilight book came out, I was on top of it. I was so excited. So like every time a new one released, I was so excited. I went to the midnight premieres of the movies. Like I was a committed girl. I was Team Edward all the way. But Stephanie Myers released Myers. I don't know if she has an S at the end of her name or not, but Stephanie Meyer, I think it is. She released a book, Midnight Sun, which is from Edward's perspective. So it's just it's like a retelling of a story that we already know. Like we already know what happened, but we just got like Edward's perspective. I couldn't care less. I don't care. Don't care. I think another part of it though is like I always put myself in like the FMC's shoes. And because that's how I relate. And then I fall in love with the mailman character. I fall in love with the Rhysand. I fall in love with the Xaden. I fall in love with the Edward.
Right.
And then if I'm them, it ruins that illusion of me falling in love with them.
I mean,
I don't know. I don't love it. And that's fine. I usually read them because you usually learn something else, whatever. Yes. But they are never as exciting for me as like the main perspective.
Yes. I am a words of affirmation person. So if I am like in love with someone, I want to know that they love me too. Or like I want to know what they're thinking. And so for me, reading it from the male's perspective or the partner's perspective and like validating what's happening and like hearing
and you
especially
being able
like these are spicier books, like hearing it from his perspective is going to be so good.
And being able to like get in his head and like know what he's thinking about her.
I am all about that. I want to know all of it. I need that. I want to know all of it. I get bored.
I
like,
wish I had that.
I know if I like that. And it's like, yeah, Xaden, I'm like, you're great. I get that. I know we like him. But like, what does he think?
Yeah.
Does he like me too? You know, that's what I want to know. So I think I'm going to like it. I hope. I don't know. I really struggled through Iron Flame a little bit. It was very long. So I hope this one is not as like on and on and on, you know?
Can I confess something? I haven't finished it. I haven't finished it.
I know.
Because I know what happens at the end.
Because you made me send you the ending.
I know I did. But I don't want the ending to come. And so if I don't read it, it didn't happen. So I'm just putting it off so it doesn't happen in my brain.
Yeah.
No, I think I'm putting it off until we get closer to the release of Onyx Storm, so that then I read Iron Flame and I'm not left in this like pit of despair and sadness and worry and anxiety until the next book comes out.
That's fair.
So that's how I feel. And so I will read it, but probably a little bit closer. I will finish it probably a little bit closer to the release of the third book.
Smart. Honestly smart, because there was a lot in that book and honestly, I don't remember much.
I don't remember it anyway.
There's a 0% chance I'm rereading it. That took me so long to read. I'm going to Spark Notes. I can't read that book again.
Does Spark Notes exist for books like that?
I don't know. I've never even used Spark Notes, but I know it's a thing.
Really? I used to use it all the time for like Of Mice and Men and for like books I had to read in school. I used SparkNotes all the time, but I did it for like books that were assigned in like high school
like
and
English
stuff.
class or something.
Right. So they always had SparkNotes for those because it was like a very commonly assigned read, you know? So
I'm sure there's something where I could be like, give me a synopsis of Iron Flame so I don't have to read the whole book again, please.
Yeah.
Like someone, you know what, even better, there's probably like a 2-minute TikTok that I can watch 100%. That will take me through the whole Empyrean story. So that's what I'll do. But I am excited for that. I think I am curious to know what happens, but I'm also a little bit scared to see what happens. Because I love Xaden and Violet, and I want them to remain lovers.
I know, me too.
So we'll see.
Me too. I'm hopeful. Okay, so I have had, and I guess I didn't do, I said I didn't do a whole lot, and I really haven't done a whole lot. Over the weekend, whatever. I have watched so much TV. I have been in a TV hole, like pit of despair. Not despair. I have watched so much TV lately. I don't know what's going on with me.
That's okay.
I'm in just one of those phases. Like, oh, I'm cooking dinner. I'll throw my laptop with Hulu on. Oh, I'm laying in bed. Oh, I'll throw another episode of this show on. And I have just like, anytime I do something, I just have like TV going on in the background on my iPad, on my laptop, on my TV, whatever. I'm watching a lot of TV. Yeah. So I watched the entire first season of Owning Manhattan, which is like a real estate show that is about these real estate agents who sell multi-million-dollar properties in Manhattan. So, and then like the drama behind the real estate agents and like they all work at the same brokerage and like the drama. And so that's been fun. Like just loved that. I binge watched that show in like a day. That was a fun one.
What's it called? Made in Manhattan?
Owning Manhattan.
Owning Manhattan.
Owning Manhattan. So I watched that one.
Okay.
The day that I was doing my beading, I started watching on Netflix Worst Roommate Ever, which is like a true crime. It's like a true crime docuseries. And each episode is a different story, like a different horror story of like the worst roommate ever. And like it's wild. So that, and I've only gotten like 4 episodes in. Every story is different, but it's like an hour long for each story. And it's like worst roommate ever. And it's literally like my roommate tried to, like my roommate tried to poison me and steal my son. Like wild,
I'm watching that one.
Stuff.
Okay.
So that's crazy.
Okay.
And then I also have entirely caught up on Love Island UK.
Holy cow.
I have entirely caught up on it. Not like just this season. Yeah. Just this season. But that's a lot because they come out with an episode like every flipping day for Love Island.
You watch a lot of TV.
I have watched so much TV the past week. It is insane. So I watched all of Owning Manhattan, which I think was like 8 episodes. Okay. I've watched, I think maybe 4 episodes of The Worst Roommate Ever. I think I'm 4 episodes into that. And then I've watched probably 15 episodes of Love Island. So much Love Island. Holy cow. And I'm all caught up. They just finished the Casa Amor, like after post Casa Amor recoupling and all the drama. Can I tell you, Mr. Teddy is walking around the house. He's like in this vocal, like he has this thing. He says constantly, "Mug me off." Oh, you just mugged me off.
What does that mean?
Because in Love Island, like, it's kind of like, oh, you brushed me off. Like, you, like, stood me up. Like, you did me dirty, sort of. Mugged me off. That. And so Mr. Teddy is walking around the house going, oh, Miles mugged me off. And I'm like, okay. So he just keeps walking around the house saying mugged me off all the time. God. And I'm like, okay. I love that. And so like we are both fully entrenched and he is into Love Island. I was
going to say, does he like these shows as well?
He didn't watch any of Owning. He watched a little bit of Owning Manhattan with me, not much. Okay. He watched none of The Worst Roommate Ever. And he's watching probably like a third of Love Island with me. Wow. He pops in like every 3rd episode when like we're eating dinner or whatever and I have it on. And he's like, oh, these two are broken up, or those two are together now, or whatever. And so like he knows, and and he'll watch the episodes, but I watch it without him. Like I think he would prefer that we watch it together, but I'm like, no. So I watched a lot of TV.
You watched a lot of TV.
I watched a lot of TV.
I have to say, when you first said the worst roommate ever, I kind of got nervous. I was like, oh my God, is she going to compare them to me?
No.
Oh, no.
No. It's true crime. As in, one of the episodes, the people were literally unalived.
Scary.
Like, not comparing you to
that. Okay, thank you. Because I was nervous that it was like people with like a funny comedy of like, this person can't stop doing XYZ or whatever. Okay.
No, it's a docuseries about like, literally the one girl was getting poisoned by her roommate.
I think this would be fun to watch. I think I could get into that one.
And it's not scary. It's not like scary. It's a true crime. So it's scary. Like the content is like, holy cow, this happened in real life.
Right.
But it's not jump scare. It's not like a horror show by any means, but it's a docuseries. So
I can handle that.
So I've been watching that. It's in the top 10 on Netflix right now. So that's how I got roped in. It was in the top 10.
I think I could get into it if I can get away from Palea.
Well, just throw it on in the background while you play Palea.
That
Pop your laptop open.
On my Switch.
No, throw your iPad up next to you while you're sitting at your desk.
I've never thought of that.
Yeah, I do that all the time.
Perfect.
Like, I'll be sitting here playing a game or working on stuff at my computer, and I'll have pulled up on another tab because I have two screens. I know you don't, but like, I will throw Netflix up on one screen and I'll be working on the other.
Or why have I not thought of this?
Yeah.
I feel your like
laptop up or
I think if I were to play Palea, I would want like the Manhattan one in the background or like Love Island. Vibes. I feel like spooky shows might not be the vibe for me.
See, I did all of my Beading to the Worst Roommate Ever show. I did all of it. But I love a true crime.
Yeah.
I love true crime content. So it was it was good for me.
Yeah.
It was good.
I get that. You want to know my TV that we watched? I actually discovered that as an Amazon Prime member. Did you tell me this last week? I get Amazon like TV. I didn't know that. Did you know that?
No, I didn't tell you this. No. I share an Amazon with my mom. So
you probably are eligible to log in.
I do. We have Prime TV. It pulls up under my mom's name.
Okay.
But I don't know her Amazon login all the time. Like, I'm logged in on some devices and not on others. And I don't know if I actually know her password. And so I, like, just stay logged in. Yeah. I could ask her. Anyway, continue.
So here's the thing. Amazon TV has the holy grail of all television hidden. Like, selfishly to them. PBS Kids. They have original Arthur, original, like, Zaboomafoo. They have original Blue's Clues. They have original Clifford the Big Red Dog. So I have gone through so much of those original shows, and it's like, why am I enjoying these as much as I am? But I watch
watching with
all
your
of
daughter.
these, like, these feel-good, like, nostalgia shows.
Yeah.
I was like, this is amazing. Barney. That's why we got onto it. Because Barney, the original, is on there, I think. They had some form of Barney, and it was amazing.
I love you. You love me. We're a happy family.
Yes. And that has been going really well for us. And I will say Blue's Clues is as good as I remember it being.
Blue's Clues is great.
It is so good. It is so good. My daughter did point at Steve and say she was a little scared at first. But
interesting.
I think she's not used to shows with real people.
I was going to say, he's a real person and everything around him is a cartoon.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But really good. Other than that, though, I have not watched TV at all.
Well, there you go. I got some good recommendations for you. I've been really enjoying them.
I wrote them all down. I'm very excited to try it.
Yeah.
Very excited.
A couple other, like, not TV, but like movie, music news. Katy Perry's got a new album coming out.
Yeah. Tomorrow.
No, she has one single coming out.
Oh.
The single is coming out Thursday. So for when the podcast comes out yesterday.
Okay.
So the album or the single comes out on Thursday. Woman's World, I think the single is called.
Okay.
And then the album comes out September 20th.
Oh.
The album comes out September 20th. Man. The album is called 143. 143.
Is it spelled out 143?
It's just the numbers. 143.
So when you think about me, 143. Doesn't that mean that means I love you? That's like a Cody Simpson song.
Does it?
That
okay.
means I love you, dude.
Okay.
Yes.
I had no clue what that meant. I was so confused. I was going to say, I don't know what that means.
I think it means I love you.
You're
and
right.
It makes sense.
It's like, yeah.
Didn't she say that she wrote this? This is like her first like happy, fun, like album written from a very positive mindset in like a place where she feels so happy with life. I think that's what I read today. So that could make sense. That could make sense.
I'm excited because she did say it's a very like dance pop album.
I feel like all of hers are though.
That's what I was just going to say. That's why when you said like it's the first one she's written from like a positive perspective, I'm like,
California
last Friday
Girls?
Night, California Girls, those weren't I'm like, what do you mean?
Like fabulous tunes. I really love
so
Katy
good.
Perry. And
so do I.
I'm excited for this album.
Same.
I thought it was tomorrow, so I'm a little sad right now.
Yeah, no, just a single tomorrow. But the clip I've heard of the single is good. Like it sounds like a bop. Like I'm excited for it. I really like Katy Perry, and I just she is so nostalgic for me. Like I remember when I Kissed a Girl started playing on like Sirius XM Hits 1 when I was a kid, and I was. Oh my gosh.
Such a good song.
Drama behind this song. And I thought it was so good. I loved it. And like from I Kissed a Girl, I was a Katy Perry fan. And all through, Teenage Dream, Hot and Cold. Hot and Cold Dream was so good. Teenage Dream, Last Friday Night, California Girls. There were so many good Katy Perry songs.
She's great.
And so I am very excited. This is her first album in 4 years.
I know. Isn't that wild?
It's a long time.
I just think she's a fun performer, and I think she's just a very fun person. And again, she makes good music. And did you see the picture of her where she's in like a bikini and then like robot space boots?
The robot legs.
It just makes me so curious that this is going to be like a very fun pop variation for her. And it's going to be a little different, but I don't think she can really go wrong. And I'm very, very interested to hear the song tomorrow and the music video. The music video is Friday. Okay. So I am excited. Well, today then for podcast day. Today we get to watch that. So I am really eager. And what I just thought of is the day you and I were supposed to board our flight to move to Greece for our study abroad, and our flight got postponed or like canceled for a day, and we had to spend the night at my parents' house. Katy Perry was performing at the Superbowl that night.
Was she?
And so we sat in the basement and painted our toenails and watched Katy Perry, because remember the dancing sharks?
Yes.
That was Katy Perry. Yes. And I think she's saying like California Girls and stuff. And we were sitting in my parents' basement on the floor painting our nails, watching that the day before we left to move overseas.
Take me back. What I wouldn't give to go back to that exact moment and get to relive the next 6 months again.
How amazing is that? I feel like that was a full circle moment right now, because I also heard that there are rumors going around that Miley might be next year's Super Bowl performer.
It'd be amazing. That would be amazing.
Like absolutely amazing. Absolutely.
My fear is that she wouldn't do anything Hannah Montana. My fear.
So here's what I'm going to say. The article that I first saw was like MTV UK. And their headline was like a list of songs. Nobody's Perfect, We Can't Stop, Malibu, Can't Be Tamed, and Flowers. And I was like, okay, whoa. Now we're mixing Hannah Montana in. Would she do that? I don't know. Some people were laughing and being like, imagine her popping out and singing the best of both worlds.
Right. Well, that's my thing. Nobody's perfect. Like, I feel like I feel like if she were to do any Hannah Montana, it would be best of both worlds.
Right.
Is that what I would want? No. I would much rather have Nobody's Perfect or Rockstar or Old Blue Jeans, anything. Whatever.
Yeah.
But I feel like it would most likely be best of both worlds. But totally. I would love that. Can I tell you? So I did do another thing over the weekend.
Ooh.
I, for a while, have had this playlist on my Spotify called Bops. And it's just songs I like. And it's songs from, like, it's like Shania Twain.
Yeah.
It's It's Miley Cyrus. It's Coyote Ugly. It's like the most random assortment of songs that just make me smile.
Yeah.
So I decided, and it was about 45 songs. I don't know. I decided over the weekend to add to that playlist. And I spent so much time. I think it was like Wednesday night. Adding songs to that playlist. So now the playlist is about 150 songs long. And I went through Miley Cyrus's entire discography and added all of my favorite songs of hers. And I was very specific in doing my favorite songs. Yeah. Like, not the songs that were the most popular. Right. Like, I don't have Best of Both Worlds on there because I like it. I love it. Right. It's not my favorite song of hers. I put, like, the ones that I really, like, no skips. Yeah. Like, I wouldn't skip it if it came on. So I went through her entire discography. I went through Selena Gomez's entire discography. Wow. I went through Demi Lovato's entire discography. I went through Ashley Tisdale. I went through the Cheetah Girls. I went through Jordan Pruitt. I went through you would not, Vanessa Hudgens, High School Musical. I get in these little hyperfixations, and that was one of them. And I spent about 2 hours making this long playlist of all of these songs that I think are bops. And I have been listening to it, and it makes me smile.
It's good. So, well, that's important then.
Anyway, Miley Cyrus, if you are performing at the Super Bowl and you care what Mellow Teddy thinks, I have got a long list of songs for you.
So for one, if it is announced that Miley is doing the halftime show, we are having a Super Bowl party. Like, I will be spending that day with you.
Yes.
Someone else was saying, like, what if the halftime performance needs to appeal to, like, a big audience, right?
Yeah.
So they were like, what if she performs with Dolly Parton? Or what if she performs, Miley has a lot of really popular videos of her, like, covering oldies and, like, old songs. And my husband loves Miley's voice. And so he listens to not, like, her music necessarily, but her singing other people's music. And he loves that. So I'm curious if they would do something with that. Someone else was like, well, she's worked with Taylor Swift. And I was like, okay, let's not get crazy here.
I don't think Taylor would do it. But...
No, I don't think so. But Dolly, that would be fun. Or, like, her dad.
Dolly wouldn't surprise me. Right. I don't think she and her dad aren't, to what I understand from, like, the podcast I've listened to, the articles I've read, the, like, interviews I've seen, she's not in a good place with her dad.
Sad.
So I don't think it would be her dad. Okay. Unfortunately. Dolly I could see for sure. When she hosted that New Year's Eve show, when you and I spent New Year's together, Dolly came up and they sang together. So I could see that.
That could be fun.
My only, something I read a little bit about this too. The Super Bowl is going to be in New Orleans this year. New Orleans, Louisiana.
Okay.
And that's where Lil Wayne is from. And Lil Wayne said he wants to perform at the Super Bowl this year.
Have they ever sang a song together?
I don't think so.
Him and Miley Cyrus would put on an amazing show together.
They would. My only concern is, like, Lil Wayne being like, he is put out there that he wants to do the Super Bowl show. So, like, that's my only concern, that Miley wouldn't do it this year, is that, like, Lil Wayne has specifically said, I want to. Now.
You can't always get what you want, though.
I know. And is he a really wide audience? I don't know.
I think I really like him. I don't know why. I really love his music. I love his music. And I think he would put on a really good show. And I feel like him and Miley would, like, be a good duo for that. I truly think they could put on a good show with Dolly, because I feel like they've had this last one, Alicia Keys came out of nowhere, right? And was performing with Chris Brown. I think that's who it was, right? Am I remembering this right?
No, it was like...
It wasn't Chris Brown.
Usher, wasn't it?
It was Usher, yes.
Yeah.
But they did a great performance, and we didn't expect that. So I'm like, they could do, like, multiple performers.
I just would want me selfishly, I would want Miley to have her own. I would want her to... I don't want a Lil Wayne collab, really, because they're... I don't know. I want as much Miley as I can get. If it's Lil Wayne, great. Right. Let's get a whole Lil Wayne show. If it's Miley, Great. I want a whole Miley show.
Yeah.
I think if we mush them together, we're just going to get like half Lil Wayne, half Miley. We're not going to get a full Miley show.
Right. No, I get it. I'm also wondering, like, I'm trying to think of Lil Wayne songs, and I'm thinking, does he mention her in any of his songs? Because I feel like maybe he may have. And then it's like he sings that line and she pops up and starts singing or something. And it's this big, beautiful collaboration. Yeah. I don't know. I think that'd be really fun.
I veto that idea. I don't love that one. I want them to have I hope that doesn't happen. I want them to have their own them to have their own shows.
Totally. Well, maybe Lil Wayne won't get what he wants. Who knows?
Who knows? We'll see. Okay. Last thing. Shrek. There's a new Shrek movie.
There's another Shrek.
There's another Shrek movie coming out.
One. Have you seen
July
all of the
1st, 2026. I have not seen all of the Shreks.
No, I think I've seen 2.
Okay, I Shrek 1, 2001?
I think it was 20 it'll be 25 years before.
So 2001.
Yeah.
That's right. 2001. Because it's supposed to come out just shy of the 25th anniversary of the first one. So that would be 2001. I loved Shrek 1. I have seen that movie so many flippin' times. Mm-hmm. I mean, so when I was a kid, we had a minivan. And in the minivan, we had a little DVD player. Mm-hmm. So we like traveled a lot. As a kid, like my brother and I would sit in this minivan because my family lived a couple hours away, and everywhere we went, like we just were kind of isolated. So like if we wanted to go to the dentist, it was like an hour drive. If we were going to the mall, an hour, like it was just, we grew up in like in an area where all of the things around us just were like an hour drive. So we spent so much stinking time in this minivan as a kid. And we watched so much Shrek. We watched Shrek in this minivan so many times. It was one of like 3 movies that we had on rotation. It was the Lizzie McGuire movie, Shrek, and Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets.
Wow.
Those 3 movies.
Those are all 3 really, really good movies.
They're great.
Fabulous.
But why Harry Potter 2? Anyway.
That was the one Harry Potter DVD I had too. Like, I'm not kidding. That's the one I owned through childhood.
Why didn't I have the first one? Why
all I had was Chamber of Secrets.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
I get it. For some reason, that was me too. Don't know why.
Those were our 3 movies that we had in our minivan. And I saw Shrek so many times. And I feel like I quote Shrek so many times. And in the morning, I'm making waffles. Like,
classic.
Shrek is ingrained in my brain.
Okay.
So I am very excited. What I will say is I am very excited for the movie marathon I will be having over the course of the next year before Shrek comes out. The next
2
movie
years,
comes out.
essentially.
2026?
Yeah, 2 years. 2 years.
Oh, man. I was thinking it was next year.
No, it's 2024. We got 2 years to learn Shrek.
Dang. I was thinking it was next year. Okay. Yeah. So I'm excited for the movie marathon that I will have probably about a year and a half from now.
Okay.
Wow.
I know.
I'm thinking
Sorry.
it's a year ahead of time.
Sorry.
No, that's okay. So anyway.
That's
very
exciting.
Excited for that.
I will say I'm excited because it's the original cast too.
Yeah. Eddie Murphy.
I was excited about that.
Cameron Diaz, Mike Myers. Yeah.
And I mean, I like Shrek. Like that was a movie growing up that I enjoyed. I'm not like jumping out of my boots, super excited for it. But like,
no, same. I was a big Shrek fan, but I didn't have Shrek merch. But I didn't have like, like some people are diehard Shrek fans.
People love Shrek. Like I get it.
And I do
mean,
too.
it's a good, like I'm not saying it's not a bad movie. It's a great movie. I never followed in the, like there was the Puss in Boots movie. There was, I saw the first and second and that was kind of it. But it's great. So I'm curious to see if this one is like focused on their family or what it's going to be about. And if it's not going to be about one of the side characters.
No, I don't think, obviously, I don't think so. Because we have Mike Myers, Cameron Diaz,
Right.
and Eddie Murphy. So I don't think so. I think it'll be about the main trio. Yeah, I'm interested too. So the first one came out 2001. Second one came out 2004.
Yeah.
Shrek the Third came out in 2007. And then Shrek Forever After came out in 2010.
They had kids, right?
That's what I was just going to say. I think in Shrek Forever After, they had like 3 kids. I think they had like triplets or something. At least in the movie poster that I've seen, like it's Shrek holding like 3 little baby ogres. So
I wonder if it's going to be about the little kids.
I don't know. So I'm interested because I mean, that's going to be 16 years since the last movie.
They got some teenage ogres coming out.
They have some teenage ogres.
Huh. I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, interesting. I mean, I feel like I am living in a time where I am understood.
Yes.
You know, like we talked about this last week, but Freaky Friday remake. Oh my gosh. And then Shrek remake. Oh my gosh. Katy Perry releasing a new pop album. I just feel like things are aligning. You want to know what I do have to say about this Super Bowl thing? I'm going back to the Super Bowl thing real quick.
Okay, let's talk about it.
I remember as a child, as like a kid, as like a teenager, all of the Super Bowl performers were, I was like, I don't know them.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is. I mean, I do. I do. I knew who everybody was, but like when I was 14, I didn't really care about Prince. Right. You know?
Right.
Like I wanted Miley Cyrus. Who like they aren't going to put Miley Cyrus at that time on the Super Bowl. Like it does. Of course not. I was into teen music. I liked the teen artists. And they had icons performing. They had Prince performing. They had Lady Gaga performing. Whatever. So it makes very well. It like makes sense.
Yeah.
We are now old enough that like our teen idols are in the running for the Super Bowl. Like that.
Why did you say that?
Right.
I'm kind of sad now.
So like Prince, when I was younger, was like, wow. This is not, I am not the target demographic for this.
Oh, man.
Because it's for the grown-ups. And now it's like, Miley Cyrus is going to be for me because I'm a grown-up. You know? So anyway. Anyway.
Why did you have to point that out? Old. Now I feel all weird. Oh, my God.
I know. Well, but I mean, it did the same way with Usher last year too. I feel like
that was a great one.
Usher was great, but again, I feel like Usher. I still feel like the intro to Usher. I feel like I was pretty young. Like when Yeah came out, I think I was in like 2nd grade. Weren't we really young?
I think we were probably like a little older than that because that was like anytime we had a middle school dance or something, we were like, Yeah was on. That was like the song people were dancing to.
The song Yeah by Usher came out we were in 3rd grade.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What year was that?
It was 4th grade. January of 2004.
Oh.
So, I mean, we were young. Like, we were
little.
Yes. So, like, yes. But that song has lived on into, like, it's an iconic song.
That's why they sang it at the Super Bowl.
I know. Sense. Of course they were playing it at our middle school dances. Of course they were playing it at our high school dances. Of course we were playing it in college parties, you know, like that's it's one that has lived on forever.
That's what it takes to make it to the Super Bowl, baby.
Yeah, it does. I know.
Interesting.
But I would like to say I have been listening to Nobody's Perfect from 2006 on. I've never let that one fall through the cracks.
It's time, I think. It's time for Hannah Montana to take the stage.
Do I think that is going to be well received by anyone outside of probably the Hannah Montana circle? Probably not.
No, that's it would be very interesting. However, if she does like a little mashup and sings like a couple lines from it, that would be fun. That's all I would need. Be fun. Like one little reminder of Hannah Montana. That's all we need.
Yeah.
Well, that's not all we need, but like that would make me happy.
I would take
a whole tour.
I would. Oh my gosh.
Hannah Montana forever.
I think about this all the time. Like I keep seeing people say, "Oh, Justin Bieber needs to do an Eras tour. Miley Cyrus should do an Eras tour." Like I would be so happy.
Mm-hmm. Justin Bieber would be a special one. Justin Bieber would be I remember Justin Bieber, like I had this, like I was convinced that I discovered him. I was convinced that I saw his like one-time music video on MTV first, and I was like, I discovered Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
No one knows who he is. And that is so delusional.
I knew all the words to the My World album.
Yes. It was
everyone. And I was like, nobody knows this yet. Nobody else is listening to this but me.
Right.
And at that time, like the people that I was going to school with, probably like it wasn't super mainstream yet. So like maybe I was in my friend group the first one listening to it. I was not the first.
No. We were on our little different sides of the states singing together.
Thing. Yeah.
It was great.
Saying the same thing. Oh. Anyway, I'm living it. I'm happy. Listen, we have these things coming back. I love it. I love it. Katy Perry,
is fun.
Shrek,
it's fun to
Freaky
see
Friday.
It
is. Limited too.
I didn't think about it the way that you just pointed it out. So now I feel a little odd.
Now
but
you feel old.
It's really exciting. It's
nostalgic,
and I love nostalgia. So I am very excited for all of this to happen.
I do too. I'm glad that the things that made me happy are things that obviously made a lot of other people very happy.
For sure.
And that are people see worth bringing back.
Absolutely.
You know? I love that.
Also, the Tamagotchi connection, that was 2004. And it's back now, like
it's
today.
Back. It's back.
Once again, the 2000s are back, baby, and we're here for it.
The 2000s are back, baby. All right, Mandi Wiz, thank you for catching up with me today. This was an absolute blast. Friends, we will see you next week.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you so much. Hope you all have a wonderful weekend, and we will be back next week.
See ya.
Bye, friends.